Okay, everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at the Hasakee H1B. Look at this beauty. I really like the way this thing looks. I hope it flies good. This is courtesy of the great Ron Brown, Mr. Zeno himself. This thing is sweet. He sent this to me to check out. I am going to put a link for his take on this down below so you can go and check it out. You can see it has this little Wi-Fi antenna here. Now you'll see right here there's this, what it looks like would be a micro SD card slot, but it's just fake, so don't. Maybe they were going to make a model with it, but it's just a hole. You know, there's the 720p camera. Here's the battery. It's a 450 milliamp hour. The spare props and the screwdriver and the charger, which they don't recommend you using more than a 1 amp. I think it said on there less than a 1 amp, but I think this little doodad in here, this little circuitry in here controls the current flow to the battery. I do believe that's how these work. They only let so much current go through, because if you crack one of these open, there is like a little board in there. So, you know, there's some kind of chip in there, and that controls the current flow into here. So I guess if you were going to use something like this without this, they don't recommend using more than a 1 amp. Here's the transmitter, and the batteries go here. It just uses two AAA batteries. Ron actually left those batteries in there for me, but I took out and removed that dastardly screw that was in there. So that screw is gonzo. Okay, I pitched that thing right in the garbage. Adios amigo to the screw. Okay, and then here is the transmitter, and it has your, you know, it has your normal stuff. You know, you have to press this in for the rates and this one for the flips. I think there's photo and video buttons on there, but that's on the app also, which we're going to fire the app up and I'm going to check that out. And then you got your trims here. So, and I think one of these is a headless mode button also, but I don't use that, so I'm not going to go there with that thing. So let's just get the battery in. And the battery goes, I think it goes in there with the arrow pointed up. Right here, you'll see the arrow. And it comes on automatically. There is no on and off switch to it. So as soon as you press it in, the light will start flashing. You turn on the transmitter and bind it up. And then to calibrate it, I think it's down and to the left. Yes, you see that light start flashing there on the front. So that's how that works. So let's fire up the Wi-Fi. And it just says here, Hasakee Wi-Fi. Hasakee, I mean. Hasakee Wi-Fi. So we'll click that. That's going to go through that process. Now, I can get if the video will work, because I've been having a lot of bad luck lately with these toy quadcopters getting this video to work. I don't even know what the hell's going on with that. But if the video will work, I will put a little video sample in there. Okay, so it's seeing what it's supposed to be seeing here. You can see that. So we're going to record some video. Let me get the permissions out of the way, because it usually, yes, there's the permissions. Yes, it can access. Okay, so I'm not going to put the phone in here. I'll just leave it sitting here on the bar. So let's fire it up and check it out. Okay, you have to turn it off on here to get it to work. Let me start some video now. There's the first rate. There's the second rate. There's the third rate. Oh, it flies nice. I can tell just by the first spin around the apartment. Steers great. Oh yeah. This is gonna fly great outside, I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. You can just tell right when you start if they're gonna fly good, you know. And flips were a little bit on the high side there. It almost hit the ceiling, so it'll come down here a little lower. Yeah, the flips are not real precise, but that's okay. That's okay. Flies great, man. Woo! Oh yeah. That's only in the second rate too. In here, I'm only flying it in the second rate, so. Oh yeah, this thing is very nimble. Very nimble. This is gonna be great outside. Oh, this blows away that goofy ass thing I'm getting ready to send him. Okay, so this is a lot more fun than that thing. Sorry, Ron. You're getting the Rocket 360. I'll take this, okay? I think I got the better end of the deal. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's great, man. Just remember when you turn the app on that you have to turn off the joysticks before it'll arm the motors on if you're using the controller. Because when you first turn it on, the joystick, you know, the virtual joysticks show up on the app. You have to disable those. You have to disable them to be able to use the controller. Okay, that's enough. I'm going to land it. Oh, that thing flies great, man. Wow, that thing's great fun. Wow, awesome. Great. That video went 4 minutes, so you know this thing's going to fly 6-7 minutes. That's what I guess. Maybe a little bit less outside, but man, that's a winner right there. Thank you, Ronnie. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.